What's going on, YouTube? Brandon Griggs here, one half of Keynote Comics. And oh my god, my phone is blowing up because the stock market is going down, so I'm getting all these notifications. But it's about to be Christmas. I'm not in Maryland at the current moment. I'm actually in Rhode Island, and every time I go to Rhode Island, I gotta check out the areas. And one of the key places I go to is Big Top Flea Market. Now, I always tend to find a lot of great stuff there. If you're ever in the area, I would definitely recommend it. But I just wanted to make this little quick video for you guys because it's going to be a minute until I get back to Maryland. I'm not actually going to be back until, the 1st of next year. So it's going to be a minute, and we already got other, videos and content that we got to get out to you guys. So I'm just making this as a little quick video, doing this as a live video just in case there is anybody out there that happens to be able to catch it. I know this is Monday, so some people may possibly be at work, and that's just what it is. So I'm not expecting anybody to actually pop up on here, but in case, then I could actually be able to talk to you guys and just see what's going on. Before I actually even get into what I picked up, I want you guys to make sure that you like and subscribe if you are new to this channel, and also go check out the other information for the most recent discussion video. I think it was the biggest loss of the year, basically for the information about the giveaway. The giveaway is very important. We are getting more subscribers. I am locking every single new subscriber in. Also, I don't have all the old subscribers, so I'm basing really older subscribers off of memory of going back into our content and seeing who's commented and just stuff like that. I will need to make another video to go down to the list of who I already have on there, but we are currently at about like 53 or 54 subscribers. Remember, we are trying to make it to 100, and then we'll be doing that giveaway for the near mint Secret Wars 8. Now, to get into what I was able to find, so I actually went to 2 dealers in the flea market just yesterday. The flea market is only open on Saturdays and on Sundays. They're open from around, I want to say 9 or 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's great that they're extended there for a good chunk of time. And I actually ended up going there and not even having to pay, because I think on Sundays you actually have to pay 25 cents just to get into the building. Saturdays it's completely free, I believe. But I went in there Sunday, and apparently, I guess if you get there before 10 o'clock, you get to be in there for free. So I didn't have to pay 25 cents to get in, so that was great. I didn't have to break $1 just to, get inside the building, and then I could use that dollar for whatever else. I mean, I ended up leaving the building $1 left, and I actually went in there because I barely ever use cash. Like, I rarely ever have. I'm one of those people that rarely ever have cash on me, so I'm always using either my debit card or my credit card. It's one of the two, regardless. So I went in there with $14. I left out with $1. So everything I got was, pretty cool. It was either based off of it being key issues, or really cool books based off of maybe something important happening, or it's just really cool art that I ended up liking. So that's pretty much what I ended up doing anyways. So to start it off, because I know it was the thumbnail, ended up getting this book right here. What is this? This is Iron Man 219. Now, I know the tag says $2, but realistically I actually got it for $1. The guy what's up, Shahir? I know I do have to schedule it, but it's just like a last minute type of thing. So like I said in the beginning of this video, I wasn't expecting anybody to actually, pop up. But if someone happened to see it, like yourself, then it's available and people can just come in and, say what's up or whatever. But again, Iron Man 219, this is the first appearance of the Ghost, the villain from the Ant-Man movie. And like I said, it says $2 here, but I actually got it for $1, so that was really awesome. Then I picked up this copy of Ghost Rider number 28, and this is actually a book that I've been searching for because I am trying to complete this whole, I don't even know, I guess you can call it the Midnight Suns team. So I already had the first appearance of Blade. I'm working on getting the first appearance of Hannibal King, which is also in Tomb of Dracula. I can't think of the number, so I think it's about like 20 or 30. I think it might be 35. Don't quote me on it. I gotta actually look that up. But I'm looking for that book, and I'm also trying to pick up the first appearance of Ghost Rider. That's clearly not going to be this year, so that means I'm going to have to end up making that big on my list for next year. But this is their team, the Midnight Suns, the first appearance of them as a collective, and yeah, just doing, you know, some badass stuff. So it was nice to find that. It was actually funny. I was like, oh, he's like, I got all this Ghost Rider if you're really into Ghost Rider. And this is the guy, Bill, that works at the flea market. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I like Ghost Rider and everything. I'm actually looking for a specific book, and I'm like, it's the first appearance of the Midnight Suns. And then next thing you know, he's just scrolling through the box, and he just pulls out the book right on the spot. I'm just like, that's it, I want it, thank you. Then I just found some really cool covers. You know, Omega Red's about to become a big thing, so I actually have never seen this cover, and I don't have this in my personal collection, so this is great to have. So I picked this up. This is X-Men 18, so really dope art. You just got Omega Red being a badass, just going hard on everybody, choking out Wolverine, stomping out Cyclops. Got Jubilee in the mix, Colossus knocked out, Iceman knocked out, Psylocke, everybody. It's crazy. And I picked this up right here. This is a Wizards World magazine. Well, for more nostalgia purposes, if anything. But one, it's a Jim Lee cover. Alright, and it's actually an interview. Oh, with Jim Lee. Where's it? Yep, it says Jim Lee interview right here. Okay. And then on top of that, it was published in August 1992. So I was actually 2 years old when this came out, but I was born in August, so I had to pick it up. You know, any comic books or comic book related stuff that I have, or that I find that's related to either characters I like, artists I like, and stuff like that, I always try to pick it up. And, you know, see, for whatever reason, it's got the card in here. Everything's still original. It's actually in really nice condition, which is, you know, crazy. Whoever had this definitely wanted to take care of it, which is why they left it in the bag. He had a whole bunch of these. He had, like, I think the whole run of this book in particular, the Fatale. I only got issue 1. I wanted to actually get the whole entire thing, but I didn't think I had enough money for it, and clearly, like I said, I left there with $1, so I did not have enough money for everything. So we're gonna see. I may possibly go and pick some more up, maybe the next weekend when they're open again, because like I said, they're only open on Saturdays and Sundays. But I just thought the artwork for this one was really dope, and the artwork for all the other issues were just dope as well. But I mean, this is just super hard. It's got like the picture of this woman's face, she's got the gun, and then you got these two like creepy faces in the background, and just the black and white just makes it look really hard. So pick this up for that purpose. I don't know anything about it. He said he read them, and he said it was alright. So I don't know, I haven't, you know, heard anything about it. If you have read that book, let me know what you think, and maybe I'll have to check it out. I'm actually have to mess around and read it just to see for myself. He did say it was a little weird, which that book, or that cover in particular, doesn't really explain that, but if you look at the other covers that came with it, they're pretty interesting. Messed around and found this nice gem right here, which is the electric blue Superman, where Superman gets the brand new powers and a brand new suit. So I ended up picking up this for $1 as well. And it was nice to find this, because, you know, everywhere I go, they always have the other one. I always confuse the two, you know, covers, and I'm just like, oh wow, I found this. Like, I definitely had to pick it up because I was like going through the pile, and I was like, I think that's what it is, but then I had to pull out the app, the key collector app. I don't know if we've mentioned this before, but key collector app is very important. If you don't have it, make sure you go ahead and download that app on your app store. And on top of that, make sure that you follow Key Collector's YouTube channel. The dude Nick that is the creator of the app and everything, always putting out some really cool content, so make sure you check him out. Oh, I didn't even know this book glows in the dark, so I'm gonna have to test that out. Mess around with that on the Instagram. I have to, put it in the sun, which is not necessarily the best thing, but for a one-time purpose, why not? Just go ahead and get into it. So, boom, got 3 copies of the second appearance of Omega Red. Alright, actually, let's check the Key Collector app, because I don't remember. I think this is an appearance of somebody else as well. Maybe Maverick. I think it was Maverick. Omega Red. This is, yes, the first appearance of Maverick and the second appearance of Omega Red. So, picked up 3 copies once again. Oh my God, this cat. Omega Red's, got something coming on. What are you doing? No. Look at this guy. Say hi. You can't be up here. And then went ahead and just picked up some other Omega Red covers. These are not key issues, but this is some dope Jim Lee artwork, and it's just the half face of Omega Red and Wolverine. Always great to have, just because these covers are dope. Got these because, once again, Omega Red's gonna be popping. If there's people out in the community that want them, we got these things for giveaways, and they're also just nice to have in the collection, especially if I don't already have it. But I think I have the second appearance of Omega Red. I definitely already have the first appearance, which falls into this right here. So 2 copies of the first appearance. So it was great to find these as well. So I just had a whole bunch of Omega Red stuff just laying around in that box, and I'm just like, how do people mess around and not pick these up? I ended up informing the dude Bill at the flea market that the whole New Mutants 11 was blowing up, and he actually ended up giving me some books for free because I ended up spotting that he had a rare one of those error variant covers. It was, I don't know exactly what the book was. It's an X-Men book. It has Wolverine on the cover, and it's the one that you've probably seen where it has like a little 25-cent stamp, and it's actually supposed to be sold for 25 cents, I guess. But he had the one that was missing it, and actually at the bottom of the barcode, instead of saying 25 cents, it actually said $2.25 or $2.50, something like that. So it was an error version. I ended up pointing that out because I was like, yeah, I found this one. Like, you actually, I thought the other guy had it, but you are actually the one that has it. And there's one currently online for an 8.0 for $53. So that book was definitely in better shape than an 8.0. So I pointed that out to him, and he just, hooked me up. So I think that was really cool. And that's just like what I like to do. Like, I like to go to the flea markets and just put them on game. And I just, they work with me. I work with them. It all works out. Top of that, got these dope covers for the Carnage USA. I just think these are hard. They had some other ones, but like these are the ones that I like the most. If they're still there, which they should be, because I'm going to be going there extra early next weekend, and go ahead and pick those up. There were some other key issues as well that I wanted to get, but they weren't exactly in the best condition, so I didn't really bother with them. There was the Batman Incorporated issue, so it's the one with I think it's Batman and Damian Wayne. It's got the yellow background and like the car in the background or whatever. So I don't know if that's #1. It might be #1, but there's that, and then there's another Batman Incorporated that I knew was a key issue as well. And I just didn't pick those up just because they were severely spine ticked and everything like that. But it would have just been nice to have. And maybe I'll mess around and see if they can just throw it to me for like 25 cents or something like that. But I'm not interested in spending a whole dollar on it. And then we got this one, Young Avengers #2. Wish I would have found Young Avengers #1. That would have been the sought after book for real. But get #2 is still a key issue. I don't remember who the character is, but they discover that they have powers, so it's nice to have that. Possibly has an error. It's supposed to have some extra pages from some other books. I think it's like a X-Men and then Spider-Man issue 3 or something like that is supposed to be in here, so I have to go through this and see if that's actually the case. So I just went ahead and picked that up anyways. It wasn't that much, so I wasn't gonna complain. Then I just picked up this book right here because I thought that was hard. It's got, you know, Wolverine in that classic jumping forward pose, and then I just really like the whole, you know, angel's wings, and then the pink from Nightcrawler bamfing, and this is white background and yellow. I just think like the whole color scheme is just really dope. So just went ahead and picked this up for the cover. I don't think it's a key issue. If it is, cool. I came up, that's nice, but I really got it for the artwork on this. Getting close to the end. Got these from the Midnight Massacre series. I ended up finding 2 of them, the Morbius one and the Ghost Rider Blaze issue. I ended up picking that up at Alliance Comics, where I ended up finding, the first appearance and the cameo appearance and the first full appearance of Pepper Potts as Rescue. So I don't think we did a video on that. I think that was just something that was kind of like an Instagram exclusive. So if you go follow me at Keynote_comics on Instagram, and Shahir as well at Keynote Slan, or is it Keynote_Slan? Shahir, you should definitely let me know because I know you're still on here. Yeah, you should definitely follow us to get that extra stuff, that we're not actually putting in the YouTube channel. But went ahead and got these. I've seen people that have these graded or have these in general, and what they do is they tend to get original artwork in this blank space, and I think that's really cool. Like, you probably can't really tell on here because of this lighting, but the texture is paper, of course, but it looks like it's like leather. It's got like this leather design, and then it's got these little stamp seals in the back, so I think that's really cool. So that's why I picked up those other 2 copies. So the only one I need last is just straight Ghost Rider. It just says Ghost Rider, not Ghost Rider Blaze on it. Picked up this issue of Sabretooth because this is just a hardcover. Shahir says it's Keynote_Slan, so make sure you give him a follow as well. But yeah, I just think this is really cool, so I had to. It's a clash between Wolverine and Sabretooth, so it's like, why not? And then, you know, you got that nice little old school Mortal Kombat advertisement in the back, so it's dope. And this one is the final book. Nothing, you know, crazy important, just some artwork that I thought, you know, it's got that real, like, I don't know, this early 90s, late 80s vibe to it, so I just thought this was really cool. Picked up this Ghost Rider. But that is it. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll do another video the day that I go and pick up some other stuff. I'm actually going to be going to a bunch of the other comic shops to see if I can find any, you know, cool stuff. I ended up going to Newberry Comics last night. but their stuff was pretty much plucked through. I think the only things I found were some issues from Thor, where it has the first appearance of Phoenix Wolverine. So there's like 3 of those issues, and I was going to get them, but I was just like, I didn't really care for the condition. It wasn't like condition. I was just like, oh, I want to have my personal collection, and I wouldn't really want to give it out to people for theirs either as a giveaway. So I didn't mess around and pick those up. There were some other key issues. Well, they had like 1 issue left of the Greg Capullo cover for the new Batman Who Laughs. So I meant to get that, but now just like, well, if they already got it, chances are the other Newberry comics in the mall here would probably have it as well. So I'm just gonna wait until I go there later on tonight to see what's up, see if I can find any stuff there as well. And yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. Maybe find some more good stuff, maybe some key issues, maybe some of that X-23 that's popping right now, which was really my end game for last night, but that's not what happened because it's all gone. I wasn't here in time. You gotta be faster, gotta be quicker, gotta be stronger. Sorry. But once again, thanks for taking the time to check out this video. Like and subscribe, and make sure you follow the protocols for the Secret Wars giveaway. Other than that, I'm Brandon Griggs, and I'm out. Peace. If I can figure out how to turn this thing off. I don't know. Is this one? Nope. Oh no. Why does YouTube make this? Oh, there we go.